That is what it's called. Dad's car all at sea, Duck in the regatta.
And Percy and Duck like working at the harbour by the sea. They also like watching Duck chasing around ships in his hovercraft mode on the sea.
And the car's floating again.
Yes. On a clear summer night, there is no better place to be. The big ships bring passengers and the cargo ships carry machinery and other things. Duck and Percy puff backwards and forwards with crates of cargo as they are loaded and unloaded by the quayside. One morning, Duck and Percy noticed the horizon packed with sails, flapping against the blue sky. What's that, car? It's the regatta. There's going to be sailing ships racing each other. I'm going to join in as well. Can we watch? The engine said. I wish I could sail faraway land, sighed Duck. Engines can't go sailing, snorted Percy, because engines can't float. Duck still had his dreams. Suddenly they were rudely interrupted. Wakey, wakey, hovered Harold. I'm looking at the boats, replied Duck. That's the regatta, whirled Harold. Lots of boats, lots of races, great fun. I hover around just in case I'm needed.
And the car looked to Thomas, Percy and Duck.
Yeah. Do you go to the horizon? Asked Duck. Yes, and beyond. I didn't know there was a beyond, whispered Percy. Do you go to the other places at sea? Continued Duck. Certainly, I can land on ships, you know. Anywhere, anytime. Goodbye, said Harold. Duck sighed. He went on talking about regatta all day. Percy lost patience.
And the car carried on floating.
It did. The car's going to race in a regatta. Well, Duck, I'd rather have my wheels on solid ground. Our rails can take us all round the places we could ever wish to see. There's an emergency, called Duck's driver. I'll check with the harbour master. He returned with bad news. A man taking part in the regatta has hurt his hand. We're taking him to hospital at the next station. Harold's bringing him now. Come on.
Car carry on with it.
Good to see you again, Duck, whirled Harold, and he landed carefully on the platform. The man was gently helped to safety. My job is to stay at sea in case other emergencies. Otherwise, I would take this gentleman to hospital myself. With that, Duck then got the passenger. Car was getting ready to race with all the other sailing boats. Duck set off on his journey. Soon he was steaming well and wheels were thundering along the track.
Look!
It's a UFO coming past. When they reached the station, the man thanked everyone and Bertie got ready to take him to hospital. You look splendid flying along the line, Duck, glowed Bertie. No wonder they call you Great Western. Thank you, Bertie. Percy's right. He thought to himself, engines are happiest when the wheels are firmly on the rails. That night, Percy and Duck stayed a little longer at the quay. The air was warm and the sea calm. There's Car, racing around. How did you get on today, Car? I won. Well done, you were brilliant. There's a shooting star, said Duck. Don't be daft, laughed Percy. It's Harold. Look, he's overhead. Something fluttered down towards Duck. His driver caught it. It's a flag from the regatta. Harold's given it to you as a present, Duck. That was kind of Harold, whispered Duck to Percy. He may have whirly arms to the wheels, but he seems to understand what an engine needs. Duck still wonders about the land beyond the horizon, but enjoys being with friends most of all. And I think he knows that sometimes the best travels are those who can only dream about it. Don't you?
Really? And the car went on floating, talking about a horizon.
Yes, and had lots of fun. The end.
To be continued.